Fourth time has got to be a charm. I recorded 3 readings. They were 10 minutes each on the apps, and it didn't record. And it is a very difficult subject. And you know what? The devil is working really hard today. But you know what? Your girl works fucking harder. And this is a very, very difficult subject, and I wasn't going to come on at all. But I had my own law of attraction happening in my personal life, and then I had a pre-recorded reading, and it came up again. They're like, you know what? You should talk about this. So, and every time I was recording it, I was trying to post it. It just completely disappeared 3 times. 30 minutes of talking, and it's only to fall on fucking deaf ears, or whoever was listening during that. Okay. Maybe the signs are telling me not to post this, but I'm going to do it anyway. I just feel like it is an important truth that I want to discuss it. And this has to do with the topic of fidelity, loyalty, and soulmates. And the truth is, especially in the modern world with in social media and the internet, we do really live in a gross society. I really feel there is this feeling regarding fidelity, and that, you know, all men cheat, all women cheat. I actually am here to tell you that is not true. How do I know that it's not true? Well, also, to start off with, I actually grew up with a parent, my dad in particular, who was a fiercely loyal man. Very, very loyal. And we would talk about this a lot. We would talk about, what do we call this? You know, filmed pornography. We would talk about a lot of these things. We would talk about a connection with partners. And actually, my mom was the flirty one. You know, she was she was super cheated on by her first husband. She ended up cheating on him back, but she left him anyway. He wasn't a good dude anyways. And I also have one of my brother-in-laws is an incredibly fiercely loyal man too. And also being an intuitive, you know, and we come into this world where there are people with, like, you know, the sparkle, what is sprinkle energy, where it's like, well, they're going to cheat on you anyway, and they're going to be not loyal. So you might as well find someone with a lot of money so you can have that security, because they will never be able to give themselves to you. I feel like that is a very limited mentality. It makes you live a limited life as well. And also, I have to do my due diligence as someone who's very connected to divine truth to tell you that that doesn't work that way. And usually, if it's a masculine saying something like that, that's because they are not a loyal person. But it always comes from the loyalty with themselves too. I feel like myself energetically, I have a lot of deep-rooted wounds that come from my self-concept. And it doesn't have to do with the fidelity part, because for me, my wounds have to do with my personal feelings of what I feel I deserve. I am working on this, but I've had a tendency to attract partners that are always hyper-focused on themselves, and they're not able to really, they don't feel like they're enough for themselves internally, so they really love to get a lot of validation from a lot of different people, so they feel like they are somebody, but inside of themselves they feel the emptiness, where that should be, the validation should come from within, and that they are enough like that. But anyways, my sadness today is just, I feel like energetically, my soulmate, energetically, they just love to betray me. Like, they love to go against whatever is, you know, loving in that direction towards me. So I have like my deep-rooted sadness. And watch this recording fucking work now that I fucking opened up even more, because I didn't say that in the first 3 recordings. But you're going to attract love here. You're going to attract love here. You're going to attract an opportunity. And for some of you, if you do have a soulmate connection or someone that you feel like that and they are not giving to you in the reverse, I feel like, you know, that King of Pentacle energy that shows up, there's like a new person that is coming in. For some of you, it's like you're not ready to walk away from that situation, but it's like, if it's not giving to you, just allow yourself to be open, because you attract the partners that reflect the way you really feel, not the way that you want. And if you love a person that loves empty connections, and then so be it. Like, let them go do that. I also don't want a pity party for you to be telling me whatever in the comments, okay? I have a lot of ego too, okay? But I love to talk about these things as well, because I just really feel like y'all going to be building a lot of strength regarding this. And I do have, you know, my wounds come from my father's view too, which are his pain about the feminine. So I've got a whole skew of stuff. They're telling me to keep going. Okay, there's my dad. You have a lot of angelic protection during this time, and you're going to mature. Oh shit. You're going to mature. I did not see that person. And it's like, this is going to help connect with your heart space. And if you're resonating with this and you are a masculine who is a fiercely loyal person, feel free to make yourself known in the comments. We would love a buffer here, but I just feel like the dominant feeling in society is this opposite feeling. But I couldn't be doing what I'm doing if I didn't see the opposite. I mean, I'm connected with this all the time, but I have friends that are soulmates, and we talk about this stuff, about the projections that we feel towards other people, you know, all these, we talk about it. We're very open. Like my friend circles, we're very aligned with this. And I feel like on the 14th of August, there's going to be something significant. And it's like pouring from your own cup. It's so important to give to you, because that's how you're going to receive someone giving back to you too. The way that you freely give yourself out to others. Your love, yourself, you know? And I feel like your mental health is also going to get better too. I feel like you're going to have a significant wish fulfillment feeling too, and there's someone that is going to come towards you, and your confidence is going to build. But it's like the focus is this could also be a past life soulmate, but the focus is realizing your power, that you are very powerful, and love does exist, loyalty does exist. For me, whoever I am, like, I don't know my entire soul. I know my half soul very well, but I do get feelings. And as I, you know, grow and ascend spiritually, I start making a lot of different connections and stuff. But what I know is, for myself, my whole soul, there is a baseline of the barometer of love for each other, and it's the fidelity aspect. And this is something that is just a signature in myself emotionally. And I'm starting to realize that if other half of me is not in alignment with that, I don't feel like I've connected with them or met that person. But every time there's like a connection, I feel like that thing is triggered. I'm like, that is not my person. You know what I mean? Like, it's not my person. But again, I'm only a mere mortal, and I'm just working through these feelings too. And I also have like hella anxiety. But, oh, nice. It's like realizing what your treasures are. Whew. For some of you too, it's like, where do you put your value? Sometimes it's like you don't put the value in yourself, but you put the value in relationships a lot. I certainly grew up with that. It was like your identity was your relationships. You have to be someone to be accepted in reality. You have to feel wanted. You have to do that. But you're going to realize that you need to give that to you. You need to love you. You need to give yourself that love and validation. And I'm telling you, you're going to have once you realize your value too, you're also going to be attracting finances, and some of you are definitely going to get a raise and get a solid badass paycheck. October is going to be something about finances. So August, I love that. It's like August is going to be about the confidence. Some people are getting love. Some people are going to get a really, really cool job. It's like putting yourself out there. And some people are, I know there's going to be a lot of vitriol in the comments, but this is the truth, man. This is the truth. Do you know what I'm saying? Someone is very, very heavily burdened. You're going to have an unsuspected brand new beginning. You just got to trust it. All right, I can't leave well enough alone. Oh my God. You're going to meet a partner, and you're going to be with them. And this is a person who agrees with the things that I'm saying. I hope that happens for me. You're going to get married. You're going to have all the things. It's a stable person. It's like you're going to have experiences with this person for the first time that you've never had before. So just trust what I'm telling you. It is not true when they say that everyone cheats. No, it's not true. If I'm like that, you're like that. It exists. Have a great day.